There was this thing that's a 900-pound predatory wild dog.
That runs
It
20
just
miles an
roams
hour.
through the woods. No fences.
Yeah.
No fences.
Yeah. Oh, you want
Can
to climb a tree and get away? They can climb trees.
break a moose's back. My friend watched through a scope. He was looking through like a long-range scope.
Yeah.
He watched this bear as it was chasing. They were like, oh shit, it's chasing him, it's chasing him. The bear caught up to the moose and broke its back.
With a
Oh,
slap.
shit.
Just bang! And the moose is fucked, slams against the side of this tree. The bear took down a fucking moose. Those are just running around.
Yeah,
and you're
insane.
gonna have a little cloth house that you sleep in.
But what if you scare them by yelling at them?
Well, you might scare them off.
You can juke
generally
'em, right?
speaking,
Yeah, I can
they're
juke 'em.
not gonna want to kill you because you're
Right.
not a primary food source.
Right.
They focus on what they try to eat. They're trying to eat berries. They're trying to eat animals. They're trying to eat a lot of fawns and calves. That's what they want. They want babies. As right when they get out, they're the most vulnerable, and bears are on the hunt right around then.
Did you see this one where they're
Oh
trying-
my God, it's the most terrifying.
I've said for years that bears are my biggest fear, and you guys made fun of me relentlessly.
Wait, was it
I
bears?
This is the polar bear. This is the
Bro.
polar bear. This one is
You live in
fucked.
Florida.
Yeah, there's mad bears where I live.
But what's going on?
Where do you
right here?
live?
Oh, I grew up in Florida, in Orlando.
Oh, there's a lot of bears in Florida.
But they were like little black bears. They weren't even that big.
Little,
Like,
but they'll still kill people.
but this thing right here. So this is him just being curious. He's just kind of looking around.
No, incorrect.
You don't think he's,
No, that's a polar bear. He smells meat, and he's trying to get in there and eat that dude. That's 100% what's going on. He's not curious.
you don't think he's sniffing around?
What? Did
He
the guy have a
smells meat.
Coca-Cola in there?
That polar bear, look at this. That polar bear smells that man's meat. That's why he's doing this. This has nothing to do with curiosity. He is trying to bite that box to eat that man. 100 million %.
I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, because polar bears only eat meat. They're not like any other bear. They're the most predatory of all bears because they don't have any other options. They don't have any vegetables. There's no grass. All they eat is fucking seals or anything else.
Yeah, photographers sometimes.
Anything that's there. Polar bears will come for you.
So what do you do in that situation?
Dude.
Pray.
I heard the most terrifying
Wait it
story
out.
of these explorers. They were on an icebreaker. And they were on an icebreaker. I don't even know if this is true.
What's
but
an
I'm gonna tell you
icebreaker?
like
Oh,
it's
an
true.
icebreaker is
So
a
they're
boat.
out there in wherever the polar bears live.
Yeah.
And they have a leak in their boat. And they have to literally get off the boat because the boat's sinking.
Yeah.
So they make their way to an ice raft. They get off the boat onto this ice raft. And they wait. And there's multiple hours before someone can come get them. And they see a polar bear.
Oh, fuck.
And they see a polar bear on a neighboring ice raft.
Yeah.
And he's looking at them and he stands up and boom, comes up in
Oh,
the water
fuck.
and pops up on the next one next to it.
Oh,
And they're like, oh man. Bloop, back in the water, pops up on the next one next to it until he's right next to them. He dives in the water, comes up onto their ice raft, takes one of the guys, grabs him, pulls him into the water, swims with him over to the other one, and starts eating him. Fuck. Right in front of those dudes.
holy shit.
So they're standing there going, what the
got dark
fuck? And then
Where
the
do you
boat
think it
comes.
was heading?
Get away before.
And then the boat comes.
So they had to watch their
That's
friend get
what I
eaten by a fucking polar
They
bear.
have to watch their friend get eaten alive by a
Oh,
polar
that's
bear.
fucking.
And they eat you alive too. They don't bother killing you.
Do you have
They
any
just start
friends that
eating you.
died from like grizzlies or anything like that?
No, I don't. I do have friends that have been chased by grizzlies and attacked by grizzlies.
And what happened?
Brown bears. Well, most of the time, it's what they're trying to do is scare you. Most of the time, it's like a female with her cubs, and you just zigged when you should have zagged.
That's his thing. He thinks he could zag at the right moment.
There's no zagging with bears, and that's happened with friends where they got charged. You know,
Shot at them?
No
Cameron? That happened with Cameron?
No, he never had to do that. But Steve Rinella from that show Meat Eater has a horrifying story. Of they had shot an elk on a Fognak Island, which is this island in Alaska where the biggest brown bears live. These things are fucking huge, man. Like 11-foot tall bears.
Right.
They're monsters.
Right.
And they killed this elk. And when they went back to retrieve it, they noticed bear shit.
Uh-oh.
And they ignored it, and they said, let's just sit down and have lunch,
Bad
then we'll
move.
carry this meat out of there. And they heard a noise, and then they turned, and there was this fucking giant beast just running through the camp. And they all stood up, and guys were falling over each other. The bear was like running right past them. One guy, this guy's name's Dirtmouth, wound up on top of the bear as it was running down the hill
Holy shit.
for like 30 feet. falls off onto the ground. The bear runs off into the woods and starts hoofing at them. And they scramble back to the camp. They didn't have their guns on them. The guns were sitting there. All they were doing was eating lunch. They had no idea it was going to happen this fast. And then all of a sudden, then they've got guns. They've got to try to back out of there.
Wow.
But the bear had claimed their elk.
Of
Oh,
course.
it took their kill.
You got
Yes.
they got off.
He
easy,
decided
buddy.
it was theirs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they got off easy.
Just lost an elk. Who cares?
Who cares?
They're lucky. That's
I don't
all
even
the
know
bear
if they
was.
lost the whole elk. I think they only lost part of it. I think they were in the process of cutting it up and shipping it and moving it back to their camp, which was like a couple of miles away in this rugged terrain. This thing just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Is it just the bear that you have to worry about?
You got to worry about everything, man. That's the thing that's great about the woods is that it's a human reset. When you're like legitimately out in the mountains, it's a human reset.
Right.
Because you realize like, no one gives a fuck who you are out here. No one gives a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Everything here is trying to do their thing.